Hey everyone, my name is Ben Chaish, and this is my office setup. Welcome to my office. It is technically a shed that is a detached space from my house, so my commute in the morning is about 35 feet. But for a creative like me, who is a wedding photographer, but also does educational stuff and YouTube and all sorts of stuff, I've made this sub 200 square foot little shed into a pretty sweet workspace, and I'm gonna show it to you now. All right, so for the main part of this office, you can definitely see you're in this corner. We have my desk right here, and then kind of my normal YouTube space over here. So let's kind of start with the desk and move on from there. So here is my desk. It is a sit-stand desk from Fully, meaning I can go up and I can go down. Then obviously this is an L-shaped desk from Fully that is a sit-stand that is centered around the M1 Mac Mini while I wait for the more pro versions of the iMac to come out. For the chair, we've got this Capisco by Hog. You've seen this in a bunch of other YouTubers' things, and it is pretty awesome. Kind of ridiculous, and obviously my desk isn't that low, but just wanted to kind of show it off with a better background. So I'll do another desk kind of setup video soon, but my whole purpose in this is to have everything be super functional and sort of multi-purpose, as I do a lot of different things here in this office. One of the biggest things I wanted to be able to do in this office is have things ready sort of at a moment's notice. So I recently picked up the Rodecaster Pro, and then I have the pod mic for stuff like this voiceover that I'm doing right now that also runs my Deity S Mic 2 for my YouTube videos. And then I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about this stand. It's actually a laptop stand from Grove Made. They sent over this stand as well as the headphone stand and the phone stand, which really kind of helped clean up my desk a lot, and I'm super pumped on. And then, like I said, I wanted to keep this super just ready to go. So I have a ball head. Obviously, this isn't the camera that I film with, but I always have the camera on there just kind of ready to go. And since it's on a ball head, I can also turn it around and use it in the other direction, which makes things really simple. And then another thing that's been really cool is this little card reader from Kingston. As someone who likes to use a lot of different cameras and then films with multiple cameras and stuff, having a card reader that is versatile and gives you a lot of different options has been key, but I'll touch on that in my desk setup video that I'll post eventually. And then if you've watched the channel before, I just got done filming a video, and this is kind of my typical YouTube setup. I have this table from Fully and then this mat from Grove Made that I've been using to kind of give myself some extra options. And then for my lighting setup, I recently picked up the Light Dome 2 as well as the Amaran 200X from Aperture, and it's been a huge upgrade in the quality of my lighting for my videos. And then attached to these Rode PSA-1 boom arms is the Fujifilm X-E4, which is my overhead cam. And then next to it, the microphone is the Deity S Mic 2 going into the Rodecaster Pro, which gives me that second angle and then all of the audio for my videos. And I know I'm gonna get comments about these, so it would be foolish not to talk about them, but these are some of my favorite guitars that are kind of gracing my wall here. So if something's exporting, I can kind of grab one. This one in particular is actually my favorite as well. It's something I'll never sell. It's a 1960 Gibson ES330, which I know I'm gonna get comments about. But it's just nice to have them. I see them on the wall. It's definitely the best wall art I could have. And yeah, just a big fan of playing music. Wish I did it a lot more than I do. So coming around, this is obviously the back side of the desk setup, which is also what I will be looking at when I'm filming my videos. That monitor is actually the LG Ergo on a boom arm, and you can see kind of how close everything is together. Then down here in this cabinet is where I keep all of my storage. If you've seen some of my workflow videos, these are my Synology NAS units, and having about 40 terabytes worth of storage for all the videos and photo needs that I have are pretty darn clutch. One of the things that I'm noticing as I'm doing this right now is this calendar that still says June 2020 on it. I figured out that I don't actually use it as a calendar, but just wanted to keep it around as a reminder, as June 2020 for me was a big kind of time of pivoting and trying to figure out what was going on with life in the pandemic era. So it's a good reminder to be resilient, to kind of push through whatever obstacles we have going on, and yeah, not let life get too crazy on you. And then up here, I usually keep some of my favorite cameras, like this Rolleiflex, sometimes my Hasselblad, whatever. I kind of rotate those through. I also have some of my favorite prints, and then these Audio Engine speakers, as well as my record player. And then underneath are these cabinets where I keep kind of like extra lenses and all sorts of storage and bags and stuff like that. But most of my important stuff I either bring into the house at night, or I have some other things that do some locking that I don't really want to talk about in this video. And then for my YouTube setup, obviously I have a backdrop that covers up a couple windows, as well as these lights that some people love and some people hate apparently on my YouTube channel. One's just one from IKEA with a LifeX bulb, so I can set the color temperature on those. The other one is a fake nano light Pavo tube thingy. And then I realized that I really needed to block out all the light, so I recently added these curtains and stuff over the windows, because filming and needing to control the lighting in the office is super, super important. So don't mind the box. Thought I might clean it up, but it's pretty realistic for me to have a box in here of something I might need to send back to a company or something. But here is my film fridge. It's basically a little mini fridge that mostly just has film and a couple drinks and stuff like that in it. Film is, you know, an organic material that will last longer if refrigerated, so I definitely keep it in there. Speaking of things that'll last longer if refrigerated, this is my way of keeping cool during the summer. It is blazing hot in here, and all I have is this little fan. So having a little portable AC unit in this little 200 square foot thing definitely helps keep me sane and cooled, as it can get wicked hot in this office. So that was a quick look at my office. Let me know if you have any questions about any of this stuff. I'll definitely be covering more of it in some future videos, but wanted to kind of address a little bit of it, give you a bit of an overview, and kind of go from there. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.